Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Eastern Invasion. In our last episode, we began Scenario 15, in which we've arrived back at Owaec's homeland, only to find it overrun by the undead. They've also flooded the fields to turn them into swamps and wetlands, and as we're wandering around, we're finding undead units that are popping up out of the swamp, which is making this even harder. Now, to remind everybody here, our objectives are to defeat all the enemy leaders. And we have this note that enemy leaders are idle until first sighted, but will then abandon their keep and attack. So we know that we have time until we actually get eyesight on them. But that still means we have to be smart about how we handle this. We have plenty of turns to do this, but it's a fairly large map, so I really can't dilly-dally because it's going to take me, 10 or 15 turns to get over here, and then another 10 or 15 turns probably to get all the way up here. So really, I think we're actually going to run out of turns fairly quickly. Now, before I jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a quick shout-out to B. Beryllium. Beryllium had a couple of great points on the last episode. The first of which is in regards to those ghosts that I was worried about. Now, you can see these ghosts right here. I was worried that they were going to potentially be able to kill off my units that are weakened, like my priestess here who's in rough shape. And what Beryllium is mentioning is that these ghosts are more so going to wander around and steal my villages. So that's kind of reassuring because I was more concerned about losing my units. That said, I don't want to tempt fate, so I mean, I still won't put the unit unnecessarily at risk in terms of being in their attack range, but I won't worry as much about it based on that. So that's a bit of a, like I said, a bit of a sigh of relief. Beryllium also mentioned that I should combine my forces before attacking the enemy leader. And I think that's a great idea. I've already committed really the bulk of my forces to this fight down here. And just a reminder, we know that the enemy keeps are here, here, and one to the north up here. So we're focusing on this one first, and then I won't be able to bring like Owaec and this Halberdier and my merfolk units into the fight. But once we've hopefully successfully eliminated this enemy leader, I'm thinking then we group everybody up, we head over here to the west, we go for this citadel, and we bring Owaec and his group down to join in, and then we can all assault the fortress together. Beryllium also had a point here, actually on that note, that that southwest leader is actually a skeletal dragon and could be, a real challenge for me. Obviously, those units can be extremely powerful. I think we've seen one or two of them before in previous campaigns. And so that's just going to reiterate that we really need to group up our units to maximize our chances of success. Now, in addition, just a good reminder to always be using leadership and the time of day to maximum potential wherever possible. That's just a good reminder to always try to maximize damage and minimize the amount you take by hopefully killing units off faster. Beryllium also mentioned that if I do need to retreat, if I'm fighting an enemy commander, I mean, I think he was speaking more specifically about this dragon, that I could pull my units back across the river and let the dragon come to me, because we know from that little note that I showed you already that the enemy leaders are going to leave their keep and pursue us. So we could do that over here as well. When we trigger this fight, we could pull back across behind the water here and use it as a bit of a bottleneck if we have to, depending on how many units he's able to recruit. So just some really good points there. As always, a big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely appreciated. Let's jump into the episode here and see what we can accomplish. So over here, I think we want to pull Grog back, and I say that because he has the Baneblade, and the Baneblade is a powerful tool, but can also be a bit of a liability in that because it has Berserk, if he gets attacked by a whole bunch of units in succession, they could kill him very quickly, because even if he kills the first one or two, if he gets hit by a whole bunch, they could just whittle his health down. Because as a reminder, Berserk means that the fight goes until one combatant dies. Now, the other problem, of course, is that if we're fighting the undead, they're going to be immune to drain. And so that further reduces his longevity here. So let's pull Grog back. And instead, we'll put Kruta up here. You know what? We'll even maybe go here. Oh, that's super annoying. So we were ambushed by a soulless. And that, of course, means that Kruta doesn't have any more movement. The reason I wanted Kruta up there is because he has that potion, which means that he's a little bit more tanky because he has steadfast. So our bowman here, we could step down and let's maybe let this guy have it with some arrows. Okay, nice kill. Okay, that cleans things up a little bit. We still lost all our movement, though, because of the ambush. Now, our Mage of Light has to stay here to get that healing of the cure of the poison. But we'll move Gweddry over to try and maximize that healing effect. So maybe instead what we'll do is we will put Dason down here. Or maybe even our Paladin, actually. We have Grug here who's about to evolve. We just need to get him in a fight. Maybe I should have used him to attack the Soulless, now that I think about it. Oh, well. Well, let's put our Paladin down here. We need reinforcements. Send a messenger. I'm not your enemy. Must hold the line. Oh, wow, look at this. So we've got a Chocobone here. Oh, 2 of them. Okay, Chocobones are terrifying because they have charge. And that means that the attack gets doubled if they are the attacking unit. Of course, though, that means that they'll take double damage, but these things can really hurt us. We have to be super careful here. It looks like we've got some other sort of miscellaneous just undead cavalry that don't have charge, thankfully. Oh, wait, they do. Never mind. Oh, I didn't even notice that. They have trample. And then here, Barrow White is the enemy commander in this base, and he also has charge, so we have to be super careful here. I think we're going to need our trolls up front because they can tank more damage, or our ogres, I should say. I didn't realize that the paladin has a bigger view range, I guess, than the rest, so that explains why he kind of triggered that. We'll put Dason up here and the paladin like this, and then I think we'll just kind of group up like that. Yeah, that's going to do it there. Now let's jump back up here. I think what we'll probably want to do is just move over kind of like this. Get out of range of that walking corpse here. And then, you know what? Owaec could grab this other village. That's probably a good move. Meanwhile, our halberdier is going to stay put and just heal. He's probably going to get attacked, I'm assuming, by these undead that are going to move towards him. But at least he'll get some healing before he has to, you know, fight or move or whatever. Now, our fencer, I mean, I feel like he's going to get mauled here no matter what I do. Although, he has a path up here. Oh, and he got ambushed. That's terrible. Oh, that was so unfortunate. I wanted him to go up here to try to get this amulet, but of course there's undead hiding, and that takes all his movement away. I mean, he's almost definitely going to die now. That's such a bummer. Alright, well, we'll end the turn there. Oh, man, those chocobones are terrifying. Oh, one of them went in the water. That could actually benefit us quite a bit. Oh, freaking poison. Man, now we have to cure Dason. Yeah, and he's doomed now. Oh my god, there's just undead everywhere. Holy, look at this. That's unbelievable. Man, there's just more and more coming out of the swamp here. Jeez, this is not looking good for us. Their leader is waking nearby allies out from the swamp. Just more abominations for us to slay. Okay, so we got some healing at least. And thankfully our white mage is now fully healed, which is what we needed. Or I should say healed of the poison. I think what we're going to do with Dason is we're going to pull back to here and blast this guy, hopefully get the kill. Okay, good. We needed that. And that's going to then allow me... I can move the dwarf over here and bring the mage down like this to then heal Dason of his poison. And then I think what we might consider doing here is actually just pulling Kruta back to right there. And then maybe jumping in... See, like, oh, I'm so tempted to... Like, I don't want to keep Grog there, because, or put Grog into the fight, because his Baneblade could get him killed very easily, I think. And unfortunately, our Rune Master doesn't have enough health. He doesn't have enough of a health pool to be reliable in there, because he could get killed off pretty quickly, I think. God, yeah, we're getting... This is really not ideal. I think what we want to do, though, like I said, is pull Kruta back here and kind of just play defense. Now, our Bowman, I suppose, could go there. You know, another option is maybe we ditch the Baneblade and then we put Grog here. And then the two of them can kind of play defense a bit. I definitely don't hate that idea. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll leave the... We can always pick it back up. We'll go like this, and then we can pull out of there with our Bowman. Man, it would be nice to attack. Oh, it would be so nice to kill this Chocobone while he's in the water and he's more vulnerable, but I think that's just too big a risk. So I think we'll pull back like this. We'll leave it there. We can always pick it up another time, like I said. Grug, eventually we want to try and get him to level up, but for now I think we'll just leave him where he is. Up here, we can probably get the kill on this corpse here with our light beam. Oh, that was a little scary, but we got it done. Nice, and that's good experience gain for the priestess. That much closer to a level up. Now, Owaec, I think what we'll do is we'll head back to this village. And then we probably want to go up and try to help our halberdier, who's about to get overwhelmed by a ton of enemy units. That's going to be pretty gross. I'm still pretty bummed that I lost that fencer. But, I mean, it is what it is. And then I think we just wait for their attacks, which is going to really hurt, but I don't think there's much else we can do. At least the Barrow White came off his base now. Frickin' poison. Nice, at least we didn't get poisoned there. It's good work from Grog there. Like, again, maybe ditching that sword was stupid, but I just didn't really want the Berserk to be there, because my fear is that he's going to get attacked by too many units successively. If he manages to kill the first one and then the second one, the third one could kill him. This halberdier's putting work in, though. Oh, they're stealing all my villages, of course. Okay, now here's an opportunity maybe for Grug to get some... kind of cleanup kills, maybe evolve. Oh, nice, he's in the water. Okay, that's really good for us. Oh! Oh man, my paladin is in rough shape. Jeez. You can see, though, those chocobones are terrifying, right? And, of course, that chocobone has a spear attack, which does piercing damage that our cavalry are weak to. So, even worse. Okay, I think what we do is we pull... Hang on, how much damage do we do here? Oh, yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull our paladin completely out of there. We're going to move Grug up, and we're going to get the kill on this guy to hopefully level us up. Are you freaking serious? He has an 80% chance to hit, and he misses 2 out of 3. Like, come on. I mean, all it's going to take is one more fight for him, and he'll level up. So, I guess I shouldn't be too mad. But, like, oh, it's just so frustrating. Well, you know what? We'll send our bowman up. I want to keep Gweddry here because he has leadership, right? So, hoping maybe we can buff some of our units with that. Oh, but you know what? Oh, this would be... I mean, I don't want to put my units in the water, but, like, getting the kill on this chocobone would be spectacular. Yeah, I think we want to do that, honestly. Even though it puts us in a really bad position. Okay, that's fine. We can get the finish now either with our dwarf or with Grog. And I think I'll do it with Grog, maybe. One of them is going to have to try to kill this ghoul and hopefully not get poisoned. You know what? This isn't the worst idea. Okay, good. We actually got the kill. I was going to say, assuming we get the kill, of course. Okay, yeah. Dason is fine there. I would like to have a better healer for these two up front, but, I mean, getting 4 is still pretty good. I think now, unfortunately, we do have to send Gweddry back to deal with this, so... Let's see. Yeah, they're both out of the water, so... Which one I attack is kind of... Doesn't really matter too much. Maybe we'll go after the horse just because he's got better mobility. If we hit both, we'll get the kill. That's only a 36% chance, though. This is an 82%, so let's do the sword. Nice. Okay, good kill there. Now we've just got this corpse to deal with. Just hope Grug can survive. He just needs to survive 1 round of attacks, and then he'll be okay. Okay, now down here, Grog can kill this one, hopefully. Nice. And then I think we better to kill off this Bone Knight, honestly. Okay, good. White Mage can stay right there and just provide healing support. Dason's kind of ready to help if he needs to. The Rune Master is in a really bad spot, so we definitely want to get him out of there if we can. Okay, now over here, we're in pretty good shape. I mean, this Halberdier definitely did work. I mean, it was nice to see him survive that. Ah, got really unlucky there, though. Okay, I think what we'll do then is Owaec, maybe we heal 1 more time and then we go up to help him. Now, ideally, what I'd like to do is try to get this priestess to a village. I don't know if I want to go up there, though. I feel like that's a bit of a gamble. Maybe instead what we do is we start moving this way. We have to be very careful because we don't want any undead to come out and attack us, but I think what we do is we actually try to get her down to here so we can cure her poison, and then maybe try and kill a unit off and level her up. To me, that's kind of the smartest play at this point. And again, maybe ditching this sword was stupid, but I think it was the safer bet. Okay, we'll end it there. Oh man, there's those ghosts stealing our villages. Ooh, there's a ghost. Good work from our ogre there. Good kill there. Ooh, that poison. Okay, well, we're definitely going to have to pull Kruta back. Good work from Gweddry. He needs a bit of health, though. Took some punishment. Man, this ghoul is like the luckiest ghoul alive. Or undead, I guess, because he's not alive, technically. Okay, I think what we do is we pull Kruta back, give him a chance to heal a little bit, and we move Grug up and try to get the kill to level him up. And then he can tank, hopefully having evolved. Yeah, we're going to have to send Owaec up, I think, to help. Good healing. I think we have to send Owaec up to help this Halberdier who's in kind of rough shape. We don't want to lose him, so... We might even just hold off on fighting just so that he doesn't take any more extra damage. I am so tempted to try and go for these villages, but I feel like that's a bit of a risk. Yeah, like this ghost is there. I mean, we're pretty safe in the water right now. Like, as long as we don't do anything stupid, I think we're kind of okay. I suppose we could go here. That's kind of a relatively safe spot. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just stay put over here. I feel like that's the safer bet. Once Owaec helps out up here, we can turn around and go back down to our village with some other units to help us, hopefully. Yeah, okay. We'll stay in the water. I mean, this sucks because being poisoned, we're so vulnerable, right? Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go there. We'll go like that, and then we'll just pray that nothing comes out of there to kill us. Back over here. Well, our dwarf didn't get hit, so that's good. We need some healing for Gweddry, that's for sure. So like I said, I think we'll enact my plan. We'll pull back here. We'll step up like this. We'll try to land a kill. There it is. And then we should evolve, and that cures our poison, which is great. So now we have Grug as an Ancient Ogre, level 4. That's amazing. We can go here with our Mage of Light, and that's going to give that healing support where we need it most. Gweddry's going to go in there for the healing. Now, I guess the question is, do I want to get aggressive and start trying to push a little bit? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a gamble doing that, though. Oh, this is tough. So Grog here, we could probably kill this Soulless without too much trouble. All right, let's do that. We'll play it safe a little bit. Like, let them come to us. I don't want to rush this. Our bowman, we're gonna need help with probably the enemy commander with the bowman because of those arcane arrow shots. I think maybe what we do though is we pull our Rune Master back to get some healing from Dason. We'll leave our paladin where he is to just keep healing. I think that's pretty good for over there. Yeah, and then I think that's about as good as it's going to get for us, so... Oh, that freaking ghost taking our village. Shouldn't even be surprised, really. Oh, well, at least he got the kill. Okay, we're poisoned, but we have the white mage now to cure it, so... Ooh, Grog taking a lot of punishment. It's great to see how hard Grug hits now with his new status as a level 4 unit. I will say these ghouls and their poison are so annoying. Just makes everything that much harder, right? Alright, okay, we'll step down here and try to maybe kill this ghost. Ooh, you know what? Hang on. Oh, we could probably kill him with the light beam. What are the odds? He's got a really good chance to hit us, though. That would be quite the gamble. Alright, well, let's go down there and see if we can maybe just get the kill with our sword. Or, like, whittle him down. If we can get him low enough to health, then we could try gambling it with our priestess. Oh, and unfortunately our citizen can't get in there to help. If we go like this... Oh, there's another ghost over there, too. That is very annoying. Alright, let's just try for the hammer kill. Nope. You know, Owaec's now in a bit of a dangerous position. Okay, Halberdier's going to just keep healing. Let's just pull back to the water. I think it's the safer play. Much as it pains me. Okay. Now, down here... we've got this Bone Knight coming in from the side, which is a bit of a threat. Won't be able to get to us this turn, thankfully, so we're okay there, but we have to be mindful of it. Grug is in good shape. Grog is in a little bit less good shape. So I think we maybe pull Grog back. Oh, he's coming across the water. Okay. Yeah, if we can keep him in the marshes, that would be really good for us. So maybe we go... You know what? Let's do this. We'll go here with Kruta. Oh, geez. He's bringing a lot over. Okay. We want our... I feel like Grug is pretty good down here by himself. Yeah, okay, now I'm not so happy about that. Put our bowman up here. Yeah, he definitely still needs the healing. And then we'll put Dace in here to heal these two. It's better than nothing. Oh, you know what, though? Hang on. If we put Gweddry here, then he gets the leadership boost. It'd be nice to have the healing, though, honestly. Especially because these ones have charge, right? You know what? I think leadership's probably going to be more useful. We can still put... Hang on. Can they get up and around? They cannot. Not easily, anyway. Okay, we'll put Dace in here. Then at least there's some healing on the bowman. Kruta is going to be on his own, but, I mean, it is what it is. I think then what we'll do is Grog will go here for the healing. Our Paladin is still getting health back over here, which is fine. And I think we'll move back with our Rune Master like this. I'm a little worried about Grug now. He took more damage than I would have preferred. But I think that's about as good as it's going to get for us, sadly. Okay. Oh, that's scary. Well, at least that village opened up. We can cure our poison now. Speaking of poison. Okay, nice. At least he's getting in lots of kills. Oh, man, that's brutal. We've got ghouls coming down from the top now. Oh, geez, this is going to get really tough. Now we're going to be fighting on multiple fronts here. We have to make a break and kill this barrel right. We have no other chance here. Yeah, we're about to get overwhelmed. We are in real trouble here. This is not good. Okay, so we definitely need to get some healing going. Oh, we're about to get attacked by Solus. Oh. Maybe we can fight these undead and get our... have a chance to maybe get... just looking here. We want to stay out of their attack range. Yeah, that's fine. I'm thinking maybe we can use these undead to perhaps try and level up our priestess, which would be incredible. God, we have to walk a tightrope to do it, though. Okay, over here, we got to figure out how to get out of this, because this is not good. I mean, our paladin can probably hold out on the village for a little while. We need to kill this barrel right, though. That's, like, a must-do. Like, we have to kind of go for broke, I think. So, let's see if we can get lucky here with our longbow. Do some good damage. Nice, 3 out of 4. And you can see that leadership bonus having an effect, which is really good. Kruta can swing away. He's got kind of low health, but, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. I feel like Grog can go here, get the kill there, and that's going to make it so more units can attack the barrel right. So let's try that. Nice. Okay, good kill. And then I think what we could do is put Kruta there. It's a little sketchy, but that would open up better opportunity then for us to come in and do some... Ooh, yeah, we could do some magic attacks on him and really put the hurt on him here. And then maybe try for the kill with Kruta. Okay, let's do that. We'll move Dason in like this. Do some Shadow Wave. Hopefully we land a lot of them. 3 out of 5. Alright, what are our odds to kill here with Kruta? 51%. We're going to be left with not a lot of health, which is not good. I think we have to, though. Come on. Oh, man, that sucks. Really wanted to get that kill. Yeah, we're gonna start losing units here, which is really unfortunate, but I don't think there's really any way around it. We're gonna pull Grug back because he's in really bad shape. We'll move our Dwarven Rune Master up and have him swing away. Oh, that would have been nice to get that hit. Jeez. Okay, and then Gweddry can step up and try and help here. I don't really know. I think we go maybe like this. Go there. Gweddry's going to be in rough shape here. Let's land some... Yeah, let's weaken this guy with some crossbows if we can. Okay, that's better than nothing. Holy. Yeah, this is really gross. I expect we're going to lose at least 1 or 2 units over here. If that enemy commander attacks me, he's going to hit with charge, which is going to be really strong. Yeah, this paladin's going to be in rough here. I mean, heck, Gweddry's going to be at high risk of death here. Jeez. Nice kill there. That's really good. Yeah, we're going to need to help out my paladin right away. And they just keep coming. Like, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, look at this. Yeah, that Kruta was the one I was the most worried about. At least he got that kill. Oh, Gweddry's in danger. Good kill, Gweddry. Come on, land that hit. Yes, there it is. Oh, man, Kruta's getting beat up. Nice kill. Holy. We are, like, hanging by a thread here, admittedly. Okay. Yeah, Gweddry is in really, really bad condition. We need to kill this barrel right. We can do it pretty much with 1 hit, though, which is good. We need to save Gweddry, though. He is, like, about to die. Okay, I think we just leave our paladin where he is, and he just tanks all this as best he can. Thankfully, Grog is actually quite healthy, so Grog might be... I think we're going to need Grog up here to help fight all these ghouls. And our bowman, too. Like, our bowman can put in work on these ghouls. So that's good. So I think... Actually, and you know what? Dayson's in pretty good shape, too. The main thing is just getting Gweddry into a spot where he can't be killed by all these units. Our Rune Master is healthy enough that I think we'll be okay. Don't want to lose him if I don't have to. Although, he's the unit I'm a little bit more willing to sacrifice, just because he's a little bit less versatile, I would say. Due to his low health, and he only hits twice. That said, I mean, his attacks do a lot of damage, and because they're magical, they have a high chance to hit, but... Okay, so we want to kill this barrel right. Just have to figure out how to do that. What's the most efficient way? And we got to get Kruta out of here where he's at high risk, too. Ay. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We move Dayson out to help with these ghouls. We move Grug over to kill the barrel right. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's go up here. Okay, there's the kill. We move Grug over. Grug's gonna get that kill. They may die, but the clans will never fall. It's kind of sad because they still sort of seem to retain some of the memories or personality of their living their lives before they were turned into undead. But they're obviously, you know, unable to control what they're doing, it would seem. Okay, so Grog is the healthiest. So Grog is going to be our best chance here to not have this go horribly wrong. Now, again, I want Gweddry with the Mage of Light because we need that healing, like, desperately. I'm thinking Mage of Light, the best spot's going to be right here. That way we can heal Grug, and we can move Gweddry down to heal. We can get Kruta in there. We can kind of just form a circle around our Mage of Light. I would love to get this kill. I just don't think it's going to happen, honestly. What are our odds? Oh, we only have a 50% chance to get that kill. Ugh. 49%, I guess. Ah, that's not good. And our Paladin's going to need help. Like, he is all alone over there. But really, there's nothing I can do to help him. Like, he's kind of on his own. The only option I guess I could see is we pull him back. But I don't really want to do that. Like, I don't think that's a smart play. Like, he's going to get hit by, like, 5 units, right? Because he's going to get attacked, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get hit by 4 units bare minimum. And if he kills one of them as they fight, then it'll be 5. I don't think he's going to survive that, but we'll see, I guess. We don't really have a choice, other than pulling him back, which I don't really want to do. Thank goodness, though. At least we got rid of the enemy commander. Right, I'm going to procrastinate making that decision and go over here so I can at least try to kind of figure out what I want to do. I think we just keep Owaec on the village, honestly. Could go over there, I suppose. Yeah, the ghoul is pretty scary. We definitely don't want to fight that ghoul. Oh, you know what we could do? We could try to tempt the ghoul into fighting us over here. Okay, here's a cheeky thing. So what we'll do is we'll put the citizen right there. And we'll go behind. And maybe the ghoul will want to come over and attack the citizen. And if that happens, then we can use the priestess to try to kill him. I think the halberdier is just going to stay put. We might as well heal up. We'll keep Owaec there. He's not going to get killed by these two. He could get messed up, but he won't get killed. Okay. Now I got to make some hard decisions here. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see. Oh, you know what? White Mage could go up here and get a kill. It's not the worst idea ever. I mean, we wouldn't be healing Grug this turn. But he's got a decent amount of health. I mean, that would free up, like, our bowman to then maybe go up here and deal with these two a little bit. You know, I don't hate that. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Alright, let's try it. I might regret this, but... Okay, now, bowman is going to go up here into a higher defense spot and just put some work in. Man, that did not go very well for us. Jeez. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll pull Gweddry down to here. We'll bring Grog up here. Actually, no, wait. Okay, we have Grog. Oh, no, we don't have to put anybody there. Nobody can get to Gweddry where he's standing. I was thinking they could. Maybe then we send Grog over to help our paladin out. Because he's going to need it. Okay, like that. And then... You know what? I think we should just try this. I'm going to regret it, but let's just try it. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, did we ever need that? Okay, and then Kruta we'll put here just to get healing from the mage. I realize we're still in the swamp, but I think that's the safer play. And then, yeah, I don't think I want to attack on this guy because all it's going to do is poison me. So, yeah, I think we just cross our fingers and hope for the best here. Oh, man, I feel nervous. Oh, and I freaking mage got poisoned again. That was the problem with putting him up there. Yes! Yes! This is what I wanted! Okay, we actually have a half-decent chance. Now, here's the real trick. Is our paladin gonna live? Oh, thank goodness, Grog is drawing some of the aggro. Nice kill. Paladin's getting decently close to leveling up here, which is good. Really good work. Man, that Paladin coming in clutch. Okay. Whew. Our gold situation is atrocious right now, and I don't even care. Like, I can't worry about it. I have to just focus on trying to keep my units alive at this stage. Okay, we're going to need to get to a village, obviously, to heal our poison. We want to pick this sword up before we leave. So, okay, let's see. Can we go down here and blast? What are our odds of kill? 65%. Okay, that's not bad. What are our odds here? Oh, 21. We don't want to accidentally get the kill with our citizen, but at the same time... Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll go for the kill with the priestess. If we aren't successful, then we can finish him off and keep the priestess hopefully alive. I think that's the compromise. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's just hope this works. Yes! Oh, that's incredible. Okay, now we've got a mermaid diviner, who is a level 3 healer that has Cure, Illuminate, full healing. Oh, that's incredible. That's going to make things so much better for us here. Having another unit that can fully heal and cure poison, and has the light. I mean, we already could heal and cure poison, but now we have that light as well. That's going to make a big, big difference for us. Okay, now down here, let's just try and get this kill if we can. Excellent. Okay, well, this is going a little better now, so that's encouraging. Now down here is still a bit of a hot mess, but I'm hoping we can dig ourselves out of this hole we've kind of got ourselves in here. So we just have to watch for all these undead coming this way. This ghoul we should be able to just kill pretty reasonably. Give him some crossbow shots. That might get the job done here. Or not at all, which is annoying. Alright, let's step down and we'll blast him with our arrows. There we go. Okay. Now, we need to get up to this village to cure our poison. So let's try and do that. We'll go here and there. And that way what we'll do is we'll cure Dason of his poison, and then next turn we can get our mage on there and cure him. We'll get Kruta up here just to get some healing with Dason. Grug is in pretty rough shape, but is still at least functional. Now down here, I think what would probably make more sense would be to pull our paladin off the village and put Grog on the village. So I'm going to go like this and just try for this kill here. Okay, good. And then Grog is going to go there, and he can swing away if he wants to, and I think we will. Nice kill. Okay. Yeah, and now our paladin should survive. We'll use our dwarf to pick this up. Not that I necessarily want him to have it. I just want someone to have it so that we can carry it with us. And then, you know what? We'll send Grug up here to get healing. The only one who's not getting healing right now is Gweddry, which kind of sucks, but I think that is still pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Now we want to get down and capture this village, that's for sure. I'm a little nervous about it because there could be stuff hiding in the swamp there, but I think we just do our best. Oh, it is so nice having this unit evolved, though. That just makes things that much easier for us here. Okay. We need to probably start getting some villages back, too, because our money situation is atrocious. And once we've kind of cleared this out, we'll start moving everybody together over here towards this citadel. That's really our only chance. We just have to move aggressively. Okay, we're going to end it there. I'm just still a little nervous that Gweddry could get ambushed, but a good kill from our paladin. Dason, I've been thinking, This artifact has had such a draining effect on you. Perhaps you should rest and take a moment to regain your strength. I could carry the amulet for a while, or we could store it away. I suppose there would be no harm in locking it up somewhere safe. You have a great weapon, and you would simply lock it away? His intent is good, but his spirit is weak. He would be corrupted. Only you can be trusted with this responsibility. On the other hand, this is a dangerous artifact. I fear that only I can withstand its energies. Well, you're the magic expert. So it seems like there's multiple entities or voices within the artifact that are speaking to Dason, which is obviously a bit concerning. There, okay, so we'll sit on that village, get cured of our poison, and then we will start pushing to go west, I suppose. All right, now we've just got these corpses, soulless and a walking corpse left. I think we can start to kind of regroup a little bit here. Man, though, that was tough. We got this done, thank goodness, but obviously this has been at substantial cost. We didn't lose any units, thankfully, other than our fencer, but... all right, let's head over here. We'll grab this village. There we go. It would be nice to even push up and try to get this one, but like I said, I don't want to get too wild and crazy with it at this point. I think what I'd rather do is push over here and start to try to meet my units in the middle, my main army, and maybe we can grab a few of these villages in the meantime. So let's kind of just play it safe here. We'll stick to the swamps with these. Ooh. Okay. We've got a soulless over here. Oh, we should be able to just obliterate him. You know, it'd be nice to try to level up this citizen if we could. So if we don't get this kill, which we should, it's 2 hits. Wow. Okay, well then, hey, now we have a chance to try to level up the citizen. Nice. Good experience gain there. Okay. If we can level this citizen up, then we'll get ourselves a more advanced merfolk unit. Okay, now down here, we just want to play this smart. We really can't make any stupid mistakes at this stage. That's the most important thing. Now our paladin is in pretty horrendous shape. Dason is in rough shape. What I'd like to do is get some healing for our paladin. I need to heal these other units too, so we'll just all group up around our mage. And I think these two can just heal each other a little bit. That should be fine. Our rune master is in rough shape too, so would be nice to try to get to a village if we could. I think we'll just go like that though. Hang on, if we go here, are we still in a... No, we're not in attack range, so I think we're okay. And then, you know what? Let's just let them come to us. That's fine. I think this is a really good spot, though. We've made really good progress. We got the first of the 3 enemy leaders killed. And we evolved this unit. We haven't lost any of our most important units. So, I mean, overall, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to save it here and call this one part 2. So we'll call this... Whoops. Part 2. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.